What's up? Happy
Not much.
day after Halloween. I believe
Lazy.
it's Dia de los Muertos today.
And this Dia de los Muertos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get it someday.
What'd he say?
So, how was your guys' Halloween?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't do much, but I did see a weird movie intermission yesterday that I'd like to share with the class.
We will share that later on in the
Okay,
show.
because I found it's the full thing.
Good Lord. Yeah, me and the kids went there and terrorized the neighborhood and stole lots of candy from people. Well, they were freely giving it away, so because we kind of got out there late, and the kids were kind of slacking on in between the houses, so they're like, "Here, just take it." It was like, yes, all right. So the kids are all hyped up for that. I think I have found my new costume for the next like 20 damn years.
Yeah, it looked good. It's the one you sent in the group.
Yeah,
Looked pretty badass.
Yeah.
I might
like
add
my
things
rabbit
to
one.
it. I might add things to it later on, but no, I was pleasantly surprised with it. The only problem is it didn't have enough air holes in it, so it kind of built up condensation in the nose. And so when I lifted my mask up and put it on top of my head, it started raining condensation. I was like, "Oh, this is so gross."
That's right.
I've got to find kind of a fix for that, but yeah, no,
Put a sponge in it.
Something. It was. I'm not having that happen again. But
You know
other than that,
what I did for Halloween? Me and my friend watched the greatest horror movie ever.
Look at you.
Killer
Is
Clowns.
that considered the
Very
greatest horror movie ever?
Yes, movie.
Horror movie?
In
Gone with the Wind.
some spheres, yes, but
Horror movie.
so let's get to the point. We have a very exciting guest tonight. We met him at HorrorCon LA, and
We did.
I'm really excited to talk to him again.
Talented does not even begin to scratch the surface of what this guy can do.
And let's bring him on. Good evening, sir.
Hello. How are you all?
Good.
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I was just hearing about all your Halloween stories, and I'm glad that they went pretty well.
Yes. Anytime we get candy, it's fun.
Even the raining snot?
Yeah. It was not snot. It may have been spit.
It was
not
snot tears.
It was snot tears. It was gross. That's what it was. But whatever. All for
Could
the
you
art.
see?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like the eyes were netted. It was just the beak part, because there's a big raven's mask.
Yeah.
The beak part didn't have any ventilation on the underneath of it. So yeah. I think we'll have to poke some holes in it and for next year. Or something.
I definitely know what that feels like.
I couldn't see out of mine at all. And it had LEDs in the eyes.
Ooh.
So, yeah, imagine it's flashing LEDs. It's like a stitched up rabbit mask.
Yeah, my littlest one, he went as a DJ. So he had a DOS Punk mask on with a red LED circle in it. And then my middle kid, he dressed up, and after he got done dressing up, he looked like the Batman who laughed. So I was very impressed.
Cool.
So, but it was again a kind of like a cyberpunk-ish mask that had like a skeleton and glowing stitching in the mouth. So it was cool. It was fun.
Nice.
But other than that, how was your Halloween, sir?
Wonderful. We put out the driveway decorations. So I have a hearse. So we just set that up. Very easy, convenient Halloween display.
Nice.
And then we put out a bunch of skeletons that are actually featured in my films. So we put them all set up and lit them up so that there was kind of a nice photo op for people, and passed out candy. And we had a lovely fire pit that we were making s'mores with. Just had a whole little fun party right there in the driveway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you have a good turnout?
Yes, actually. I don't know how to like gauge that from other neighborhoods, of course, but at least for us, from other previous years, I think it was a higher turnout this year than previous ones. So that was nice.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, me and the kids were talking about it. When they age out of this whole trick-or-treating thing, I want to find a hearse. I want to rent a hearse, and I want to get one that actually has like a sunroof or something.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to drive up and down the streets nice and slow, blasting Rob Zombie and throwing candy.
That sounds like a plan. Would you go for a classic black hearse or a different color?
Oh, definitely a classic black. Me, I might try to fashion it to the Dragula look.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't that not have a top on it?
The Dragula? Well, no, the Dragula is not a hearse. It's a dragster, but I want a hearse because I want to have lots of room for lots of candy.
Yeah.
Candy cannons just spewing out down the street. I figured that'd be fun. Yeah,
That's
parents
awesome.
will hate me, but the kids will definitely get diabetes from it. So
I just want the car from Marilyn Manson's Tainted Love video, the golf looking car he pulls up in at the beginning.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. But so, Mr. Morgan Marquette, correct?
Correct.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, hi, I'm Morgan Marquette, and I also go by the Dreadful Gentleman. And I do quite a lot of things. I consider myself an artist, and of course that word could be very generalized. But I've been focusing mostly on films right now. I have experience with costumes. I have experience with writing a book. I've got a self-published book. I paint some pottery in my free time. I do kind of whatever creative thing calls to me. But right now, and like for the last couple of years, I've been really focusing on film. A lot of black and white films, usually music videos, and all of the cast is myself and a bunch of skeletons.
Nice.
So if you compare it to, like, if you imagine the Muppets where there's one human, that's me, but skeletons.
Well, that sounds like entertaining, and labor's got to be cheap.
Very. They get paid very cheap.
That's awesome. Now, one thing I want to ask you about, though, and I've seen on your page, and I didn't get to see it at the con because we got swamped, and I was not able to make it over to your booth.
Yeah.
But you do animatronics as well, correct?
Well, these two right behind me, as a matter of fact, are two that I built. And
Wow.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the video. I do have them hooked up, but you may. I'll press their buttons here. So here's this one if you want to look at their nose.
Ooh.
There we go. Clock guy. And then if we look at this one. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No.
So those are some booth skeletons. I call them that because I bring them to the booths when I go to different conventions. You may, when you think of animatronics, though, with my booth, you may also, if you're referring to HorrorCon, you may also be referring to Springtrap.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
He's on his lovely mannequin over there.
Nah, that's awesome.
I don't have him hooked up right now, as I'd show you, but I do have those two moving.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I do. I build them, but honestly, they're so minor. They're so like. There's not a whole lot of detail to them compared to when people say, "Oh, I build animatronics," your brain goes to like Disney, or your brain goes to like really in-depth things. I go real simplistic. I go real simple. But so like Springtrap, for example, his eyes will blink, they will light up, they will look left and right, and that's it. He won't do anything more. And same with these. I mean, this is a simple spinning in a circle.
Yeah.
These are just, simple movements. So I mostly just use that as like a fun little movement in the dish. And it's not like I do that full time. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's some incredible robotics people out there. So I'm not anything compared to them.
Yeah, my son, he's on the robotics team, and he's all about like building, um, obviously robots and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's getting pretty good at it. So I might send him in that route someday.
Ooh, do so. Yeah. I never had a robotics class or anything growing up. I didn't have schooling of it. I'm all self-taught. So I am really glad to hear that there are still opportunities for that, because it would be so nice to do that now even. But at this point, I would have to do more of a one-on-one or that kind of thing. They don't really make workshops that I know of, at least. So I'm glad to hear that your kids.
Yeah. I think you're right. I'm sure if I did a deep dive somewhere, I could find some workshops, but that seems to be, I don't know, with all the digital world, kind of like a lost art again.
Yeah.
I'm sure they still make, we've seen in our other little world, in the toy world, robots being made all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like they made Transformers that were automatically transforming, voice activated. They run on their own. It blows my mind that people, that a company has gone out there and done that. But building like robots on the larger scale, I mean, you can see that they're moving towards that way. And, Judgment Day is coming soon. The T-1000s will soon take over. But for now, it's still fun to see that stuff. But what you do is very entertaining. I like the simple stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more nostalgic seeing that.
Yeah. I've found that, especially with what I do with these two, which again, I bring them to the convention displays. So they're purposefully simplistic, because the whole point of the booth, of course, is to show off whatever it is that I'm trying to display. And in this particular case, it would be the films I do. So technically, I don't want people to be looking so heavy at these that they're not focusing on the more in-depth stuff.
Right.
So they're purposefully simple to draw in. You'd press the button, make it go, and then you move on. But it's just enough movement to be fun.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's go to the chat real quick. We got Tripping a Toy. Spooky isn't over yet. No, sir, it is not. Let's cover. What's up? Thanks for joining us. Shire Nerd, evening, gents. Thank you for joining. And
Fritzy Concurry.
Concurry. Oh my God, that's my friend.
That is my friend.
Awesome. Thank you all for joining us tonight. So, what was your first passion when it came to what you do now? Was it writing? Was it the directing, making movies, or was it anything else?
I would say it's such a long journey, because I don't think I ever did one particular. I didn't do like 10 different things all at once like I do now, right?
Right.
It was all kind of slowly built. So I would say, if I go all the way back to growing up, my first love was costumes and theater. In fact, I thought I was going to go into technical theater, specifically lighting. I thought that was my whole jam. But in terms of costumes, I mean, I was probably 5 years old, and all I wanted to do was dress in costumes. I mean, my mother will still tell stories about how I would refuse to go into the gas station unless I was dressed as Captain Hook. Or I have people used to come up to me and go, "Oh, you're the guy who dresses in face paint all the time." And I'm like a wee chitlin at the time. Like, yeah, that's me. But how did you know? Because I'm not thinking about it. I'm just doing my thing, right?
Hello,
so
Dusty.
I think costume and theater was first. And then it slowly developed into stuff later. In fact, filming did not become a thing until probably a couple years ago. It just never occurred to me that I could. I don't know why. It never. I used to dream about music videos in my head. I mean, I think we all can experience that, or have that experience of, like, you're in the car and you're thinking about whatever you're daydreaming about while the radio is playing, and just visuals come to you. But I just thought that was normal, and most people say that they've experienced that. So it never occurred to me to then take the next step of, okay, take the visual and put it into physical form. So it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I finally thought, well, maybe I should try this. And I think, funny enough, the avenue that really struck it for me was TikTok. It was I didn't have any equipment before then. It never occurred to me. But with TikTok, I mean, it's an app that gives you so many capabilities of really easy, simple editing. And I had never had that before. So by just experimenting with that and saying, well, I can try this, here's a song I like, I'll put a visual to it. Why not? And it was through that allowed me to create the style that I have today, where, like I said before, I usually film in black and white. I tested that at TikTok. I usually use skeletons in my films as my co-stars. That started on TikTok. And I would say the big leap from short videos, because of course TikTok is usually used to like 10-second long things, and a music video is more like 3 minutes. So how do you make that jump? I actually had someone message me on TikTok and say, hey, we're doing a digital music video festival. Would you like to submit one? The only catch is it has to be a full-length one, not just 10 seconds long.
You're all, oh no, not that.
Well, exactly. My first thought was absolutely. And after I said yes, I went, oh, now I have to do it. Uh-oh. So funny enough, about a week later, a friend messaged me out of the blue, had no idea that I had agreed to this festival. And they said, hey, this is so random, but have you ever heard of this song? Because I think you would create something really cool to it. And sure enough, I liked the song. I went, oh, well, there's my sign. That's the video I'm going to do. And that was the first full-length music video I did. And it was ever since then that it caught the bug. And I went, wow, I love doing this. And I just kept doing it more and more. And now I've got 10 under my belt. But again, it's so funny because you never know what's going to hit you. And to think that I love this so much, but it wasn't a thing when I was 10. It wasn't a thing when I was 20. It just came out of the blue. It's funny how that happens.
When inspiration hits you, you got to strike.
Exactly.
What was that first music video that you did? The one that your friend reached out to you about?
It's the song is "The Mind Electric" by Miracle Musical. I called it "Lightning Strikes Me" for my visual interpretation of that song. I don't know if you have access to my YouTube, but it should be the very
I'm on there
first,
right now.
It's the very first video on that account. I can't remember what the cover photo is, but "Lightning Strikes Me" should be the name of it.
Oh yeah, it's you in like a army helmet.
Oh yeah.
Which I do have to say, I love your use of lighting. Like you are on point with your lighting.
Oh, I appreciate it.
It's really incredible.
Thanks.
So you have it pulled up, Austin?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and share your screen. Can you start it over? Do you mind us taking a look at it?
Oh boy, full warning, it's the very first one I did, so it's very cringeworthy. But feel free.
Well, here's what we'll do. We'll show this one, and then we'll look at some of your newer ones to see the evolution.
Sure. Go for it.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Now, is this copyrighted music?
Yes, it is. So I don't know if you want to turn it down, but you can at least see the visuals.
Okay.
So I filmed this in the exact room that I'm sitting right now, as a matter of fact. And I challenged myself to try and do this as much as possible with just myself. I do absolutely have a friend helping me in some scenes. There's just a certain point you need to have other hands. But I tried as much as possible to just use myself. And I think I did most of it pretty well.
So who was filming this? Like, I noticed that pan out, or was that just a stationary camera? That
So funny enough, I'm backing up in a rolling chair. So the camera is completely stationary, but I am doing the whole movement while I am moving backwards.
That's a neat trick.
That's
a neat way to do it.
I wouldn't even thought about that.
There are some videos, not in this one, but there are some where I will have the camera stationary, and I'm actually pushing the camera away with my foot, but you can't tell because it's just, torso up.
Right. Yeah, the visual style of this is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
like
glad you
this.
think so.
That effect is cool. The lightning in the mouth, that's awesome. Wow.
I love using objects that are just kind of, you wouldn't expect it. Like that's a spaghetti strainer. I didn't have, an electric chair available, so I just used whatever was. I think the tube is from a fish tank equipment place, and just wrapped some Christmas lights and called it good. You know what it is without it being the literal thing.
Yeah. I like the Mickey gloves.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
No,
really
I
cool.
dig
And
the.
you said this is your
Yeah.
first one?
This is my first one, yeah. Now
This
I
is
did
great.
I did small snippets right on TikTok as like a practice to see what my style was, but this
Yeah.
is the first full length. I had to come up with a story. I had to come up with the visuals. So yeah,
Let's see. Jenny is my favorite.
Jenny.
So is that a?
That would be Jenny Be Mine is what that one is referring to.
There we go.
That one. Admittedly, it's also one of my favorites. So this was all filmed again at my house. I don't have any sets or professional. Like I don't build sets. I'm literally just using whatever's on hand, and I kind of like that style personally. I think a big part of what I like to do is just use whatever's on hand. So, for example, Jenny held up a hairbrush right there. Well, it doesn't matter what type of hairbrush it is. It's a hairbrush. You can just use whatever. Or that's my living room. Or, with the sheet behind me, again, that's in this room right here. I just use whatever is around me.
You see, Naomi says, I love how creative this is.
Oh, thanks.
No, I mean that's what filmmaking is, especially like indie. You're just using whatever is around you.
Yes.
And making it work, and the fact that it's insanely well shot, especially for what this. I guess this would have been like your second one.
Thank you.
Like full length. I mean, even your first one, I didn't really take that as like cringy either.
Yeah,
I
that
took
wasn't
that as
cringe.
like as because we can look at cringe stuff, but like that was well shot, and your style is awesome. The makeup you have is good, and I'm really not blowing smoke up you. It's just I dig this.
It gives me like vibes of the old school stuff like Twilight Zone with a little bit of mix of like some of the 80s in it. Like I really like the styles you did with this.
Thank you very much.
Trippin' Toy says great visual.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, this is. I mean, I love the black and white. I really do. But it's not like the old. Your black and white, the way you're filming is very crisp and it's very well defined.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking like the fuzziness that some. Yeah.
No, this is fantastic.
Right here is an example of where something can go wrong in a film. This shot right here, right there, that spinning wheel was the bane of my existence. I made that myself, and luckily it's okay in the shots that it is, but that sucker fell off all the time. I'm laying on the ground, like lifting my arm up to try and spin it, and it's just collapsing every 5 seconds. So I was lucky to get the shots that I did.
Yeah, we tend to go through that in our toy photography realm because you get the toys set up, they're all perfect, ready for the shot. Next thing you know, they're laying over. You got to start all over again.
Now you haven't ever accidentally destroyed one, have you?
No, not as of yet. I tried to avoid that, but
yeah.
Aaron,
you know what I do?
Haven't you destroyed one? Or?
I mean, I've had things break, but not during photography.
Okay.
Not near. I've had crap break before. Yeah.
No, we heard a story the other day on the other show about somebody experimenting with fire in their photos and ended up with one of their figures charbroiled.
Oh no! Oh, that's awful.
That's why I stay away from live fire in my shots.
Fair.
So this one, is this the newest one you've done? Skeleton
Yes.
Electric?
That's the newest one. I filmed that one back in, I believe it was April, definitely the springtime.
You know what?
Looking at the cover here of all the different ones, most of these, as you can see, feature skeletons. But even the two right here, there's one that has Springtrap in it, and then there's one on the bottom left, the puppets. That doesn't technically feature skeletons either. So it's not like, I definitely branch out sometimes as well, but mostly it's the black and white skeletons.
So does Springtrap Soliloquy actually have your animatronic in it?
Yes, although I'll warn you, I have 4 different iterations of Springtrap, or rather it went through 4 iterations. What I just showed you over here that's on the mannequin over here is the 4th one I've made. The one in this video is the 2nd one I've made. So it does not move nearly as smoothly. It's really wonky proportions. It works for the video. You can tell who it is and who it's supposed to be. But just full warning, it is not the one that you saw at HorrorCon.
Now, is this copyrighted music as well, or?
It is Frank Sinatra, My Way. So I'm betting yes.
Yeah. Definitely copyrighted.
Yeah. What you're looking at here, this is in my bag.
Okay, but hold on though, dude. Like
that looks good. I was about to say that looks freaking good.
Like, don't get me wrong. I understand where you're coming from because, like, as an artist and stuff, you're always critiquing yourself on, like, well, this could be better, this, and that. But, dude, come on.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I mean, to be fair, it's far away. Just saying.
Okay, fine. We'll go for it a little bit because and if it looks bad, I'll say it. I'll say it.
Yeah, please be blunt, will you?
Hold on. Now, is it moving by itself there, or are you in the suit?
I'm in the suit. That's
okay.
Me in the hat, and then when you cut back to the Springtrap suit, I'm also in. So I'm playing both characters.
That looks so damn good, and you made
all
that
looks good. Yeah.
Thanks.
No, you made all of that. My favorite character from the series. So.
Same. I'm glad you like him. And yes, I did. I made that with a friend. My friend Heather and I both worked on that together. Heather is an amazing seamstress, absolutely incredible, and she patterned all of the pieces around me. And so, typically these days, how I kind of very easy, just straightforward, how to describe it is: I did the head, she did the body. It's not technically true. There are things we did both, but it's just easy to say it that way. But definitely a team effort for sure.
So when you say that this is your 2nd iteration of Springtrap and the one on the mannequin's the 4th, have you taken the same basic body and like touched it up, or do you have like this one still hanging around somewhere?
The body is the same, pretty much. What changed were the hands and the head. I've gone through 4 heads. I just was not happy. Really big perfectionist with that. And the hands, I think, went through three different iterations. I just was not happy with how they came out. But this was the very first, like, I don't want to call it a fursuit, but a mascot suit that I had ever attempted.
There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah. So this was definitely a learning curve. And so the fact that there's 4 iterations, it takes trial and error. You have to do
You're talking about the hands, aren't you? About the proportions.
Yes, they're way too big. You can tell here.
They're very long.
They're very long. They're very. I mean, it's creepy. So if you want horror,
it's very creepy. Yeah,
it's not accurate, and so that was what was bugging me. But otherwise, this particular video we're watching, aside from the suit being interesting to watch just mechanically, there is a fire effect eventually that you'll see that we attempted for the very first time. It's in it for like 5 seconds, but it counts. It's there. And you'll also see some puppets that are about to come in as well. And I had 2 friends help me with that. Heather being one of them that I mentioned earlier. And then her husband, Steve, also helped out with the puppets that are going to come in soon. But this was all filmed in our Do I call it a dilapidated greenhouse? We definitely don't use it as a greenhouse right now, but it's perfect. I love it. I'm glad it is the way it is because it looks creepy.
Mudscarver says Five Nights at Freddy's got nothing on this guy.
Well, that's flattering.
And Shire Nerd says your animatronics are amazing.
Thank you so much.
So this isn't related to your video, but it is related to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
What's your opinions on how they ruined our boy Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's 3 to like whatever happened with Burn Trap and then how they changed his design? Because I personally think they murdered him.
I can show you something right here. You're talking about the game, right?
Yes, the game.
Well, let me show you something that might maybe shed some light on my opinion on Burn Trap. Maybe that would kind of help understand how I feel about him.
Oh, well, that looks much better than what the game did.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I think the game looks cool. I think it's a really fascinating design because obviously the character is a human inside of it's trapped. So breaking it apart, it's interesting, you know?
Well, yeah, but yours looks cool. The way they did him in the game does not look like that.
What are you like not liking specifically? Like just the model?
Maybe. Yeah, the model. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Hey, fair. To each their own, right?
No. Oh, well, maybe I haven't seen man, there was one where he looked rough.
Oh, wow.
Okay, never mind.
I know the one you're talking about. I said Burn Trap. I like Burn Trap.
Not Burn Trap. What was the other one? What was Springtrap's?
Are you thinking of Scrap Trap?
Scrap Trap, that's what it is.
Mm.
Oh yeah. I
believe the piecemeal one.
I believe the fandom calls this one Peanut Head.
Yeah, this is the one I don't like. Burn Trap looks cool. Same. My bad. I was thinking of Scrap Trap. Scrap Trap looks rough. Let's go back to hold on.
You missed the flame effect.
So we took a humidifier and drilled a bunch of holes in a pipe to get that. And then behind me, or what you see now in the back of the windows there, is just silver sheets that have a fan underneath that's making it wave. And then you have the yellow and orange lights shining on top of it.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's really creative.
That's very effective.
Yeah, that's a really good way.
Especially towards the edges of the screen right there, or the edges of it. Very, very effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super fun.
Okay. I'm very impressed with your stuff, Morgan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And not dreadful at all. In fact, quite.
How dare you?
No.
Damn it, Gold, you're fired.
So this one was filmed. We have a Florida house that we use as a vacation home, and so this is the first one I ever filmed in that house. And my friend Heather is the one doing the camera work in this particular one, or at least in this shot anyway. She helped out a ton with this particular video and all of them, to be fair. She's incredible. So I think I had mentioned I use skeletons in my films.
Yes.
So they actually all have names and personalities. So for example, this one, his name is Malleus. And I have Tulip and Jenny behind me, but they're kind of off screen a little bit. But as you'll see in different videos that I make, they all have their own kind of, they all have their own wig. They all have their own personality, different outfit styles. And let's see, I have, for example, different merch of them with all their fun little doodads.
This looks so cool.
Oh, wow.
So all this artwork was drawn by my friend Steve, which was, I mentioned him earlier as being the husband of Heather. He is actually a director at Disney. He did probably the most common things recognizable is Meet the Robinsons and then the 2011 Winnie the Pooh. He drew these for me. And this one, the relaxed face, which is my face, that's a reference from
one of your videos.
Just Relax Films. That one was drawn by a friend on Instagram whose username is FoxyBro with 2 Y's, FoxyBro. But I love what the team created because it just feels very much the world of the Dreadful Gentleman. Black and white, skeletons, the whole 9 yards.
So, how does it feel to know that Naomi Grossman had one of your stickers? The actress from American Horror Story used one of your stickers on her story whenever she was promoting the film she was in called Him.
What? She did? I didn't even notice.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
What was it? I mean, I don't know if it's a story. It's probably gone.
It wasn't a story. She posted it on her thing. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Well, someone at the booth must have talked to her and gave her that sticker. Which, I mean, for anyone who's watching who doesn't know what I'm talking about with the sticker, this one, which says "I saw him." Sorry, it's probably backwards for you guys, but when we were at HorrorCon, what we did was anytime someone came and saw the films or saw the booth or interacted at all, we gave them a sticker that said, "I saw him." Because, of course, the theme with the Dreadful Gentleman is, have you seen him? Have you? Now you have.
Let's see.
Right here it is. I found it. Just share my screen again.
So, what was her name again?
Naomi Grossman.
Oh my gosh! What? I had no idea. That's so cute.
Yep, the Dreadful Gentleman.
Wow.
But she used your sticker to promote the movie she was in called
Oh my
Him.
gosh! Wait, I should write down her. It's Naomi
W. Grossman.
That is so cool. Wow. How neat. Thanks for showing me that.
You're welcome. So, while I still have my thing shared, though, let's get back to your video if I can find my... Okay, I got to stop sharing this, though, to share, because that was from a different browser. I'm sorry. We run a very efficient thing over here.
No worries. So the person wrapping the lights around me right now is my friend Heather. And then pretty soon there will be a shot involving the skeleton, and that my friend Grant was right here. He is helping lift Malleus up.
The family squad says, "Yippee, Morgan!"
Oh, hi.
And Rich says, "Love the many looks Morgan creates."
Oh, that's sweet.
Very cool.
Nice.
So, do we want to take a short intermission?
Oh,
Go
God.
to the lobby to have some tasty snacks.
There we go.
Okay. So, a little bit of context. I'm sorry. I need to slip this in. I was hyping it up all through the pre-show thing, and went to a double feature last night at AMC. Went to go get my drink in between films, and then I walked back to see this playing. And can y'all hear it?
No.
No? I don't know what's happening. It's just random little music.
Terrifying already.
Did you see the process?
Unless you want me to just send you the link and you share it. That way we got audio.
Terrifying pre-movie snack commercial.
This is very important, Morgan, I promise.
Oh, it is so important. I can feel it.
This is horrible. Well, while I'm trying to find it, tell us about your book.
Sure. My book, it's called Morgan and Katrina. Now, I will say it is not named after me, although it's kind of the other way around. I got my name from that. So it is not a reference to me. But it is a unlikely friendship story between a mortician and an 8-year-old girl. And it's inspired by the Beatles. So there's a heck of a ton references to the band throughout the book. And the cover, as a matter of fact, was drawn by my good friend Naomi, who is one of the people who are helping me with this whole Dreadful Gentleman goal. So it's really personal, really lovely, and I did self-publish it. It was back in, I believe it was 2019, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But this was something that I had in my head since, I actually don't know when. The trouble with this particular book in terms of describing its process is that it went through quite a lot of different formatting, meaning, when I first came up with it, let's try a novel format. Let's try a diary format. Let's try this format, etc. And it finally solidified on novel format. And it went through quite a different iterations before finally solidifying into what it is now. And it was something that just came out of me. I don't know if I can really explain where it came from. Kind of the same thing with my music videos, honestly. How do I explain it? I don't know.
It just happened.
Yeah. But I've always loved the Beatles. I mean, I wouldn't say that they're not something that I like hold treasure in my heart or anything, but I love them. They're great. And it just kind of flowed well with the main character. Well, there's two main characters, but one of them, Morgan, is a musician who loves the Beatles, and he introduces that music to Katrina, a young girl. And she grows up in a world that's very classical music only. So when finally she is exposed to the Beatles, she falls in love with it and is like, what is this? I want to get all up in this. And that's where it goes from there. And there is a supernatural twist with the book, but I will refrain from explaining what it is. Spoilers. Are you dying, Aaron?
Yeah. Can you mute me real quick?
Just mute yourself.
How'd I do that?
I got you. He's muted.
Choking to death. How do I do?
No, every time, like if I drink something and then it goes down the wrong tube, every single time I have that kind of reaction, I think to myself, when I die, if there is a God, my first question is going to be, why are we designed this way? Why is our breathing tube the same places where we drink water?
This is not a good design. All right, Austin, you're gonna send me the title.
I was offering to send you the link to make this easy, and you refused.
Well, no, I was waiting for you to send the link, and
you said you'd find it. You said you'd find the thing. That's why I didn't.
Well,
send
yeah,
the
and
link.
then you pulled it down, so I couldn't see the title name. Oh, damn it! There you go. Gold, sorry, you got fired. There we go.
There we go. Bad part
You
was
should
I
just
got
left it
choked the
muted.
second time drinking my water to clear my throat.
You just can't win.
Yeah. No, awful design, like you said. Very bad design.
So, did not mean to insult you by saying your stuff's not dreadful. I just mean your stuff is incredible, but you are quite a dreadful gentleman.
Oh, thank you.
It's just, your work is extraordinary.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
My goal since I was a kid was always to be the old man on the hill, meaning if you always imagine there's always like in a classic suburban neighborhood, there's always the old creepy man up on the hill that all the kids make stories about and rumors, and you see him about town and they want to avoid him. And turns out he's actually totally fine and normal and probably has a ball pit hidden in his house somewhere for fun. But I want to be that guy. I want to be the neighborhood villain.
Okay. Well, I think you're well on
There
your
is
way.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think this is it.
It is it. And
Yeah, that one says it's from 14 years ago.
which is wild because AMC was like, hey, this is a very special intermission. So I think they just paid this guy to well, where'd it go?
No, I'm about to bring it back up again.
Oh. I think they just paid this guy to like use it, or they just stole it off of his YouTube. I don't know.
Just stole
I
it.
hear MP4
Wow.
Ripper still doing
All right,
numbers.
here we
Okay.
go.
Y'all are in for a ride, and I hope this doesn't disappoint.
You know what happens if it does.
Get my job on the line.
Hello, and thank you for your business. Why not stop by our refreshment stand? We have all kinds of special drinks, but don't take my word for it. Take it away, fellas!
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a time. Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
To avoid a strike, we must intermittently stop this video and
I don't
talk
know if this
about
is
it.
copyrighted though.
I'm not taking no chance.
No, don't take no chances. I don't think it's copyrighted.
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
They're pretty.
So this is
It's
14
still
years ago.
showtime. There's still plenty of time to visit the refreshment stand.
I know y'all are wondering, when does this get wild? It's coming.
Where's it turned to an acid trip?
Yeah, this is 3 minutes long.
It's coming, I promise.
Yeah, all right. We're just gonna fast forward this a little bit. There it goes.
Oh no!
Oh, poor gumdrop. I'm gonna point out this is brought to us by Lights Action, or Lights Camera AM.
It's wild.
So your thoughts so far, gentlemen?
I'm digging it.
Oh,
I'm winning. Awesome.
That's a very angry son. That is a very angry son.
I think this was the part that I came into and was just like, what the hell is happening?
Oh, this one right here? Okay.
His nut and potato chip.
This just took a really dark turn.
You're telling me.
there's all the kids. I don't want any candy. And this is what-
Wow. Okay.
Sensational.
Nope. All right. Yep. All right. We're good.
No.
Just
We're
get-
almost
just
there.
get-
We're almost there.
whoa.
That was it. We're almost there. We're
Play
almost there.
that like half beat, please.
Bus number says it right. Don't do drugs.
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, now thoughts.
I can see where you would have been confused walking in without the first half of it. You have no
Yeah.
context for where it's going. You just come in on madness. So I get it where your reaction would be, what?
What the
Yeah,
hell did
it
I
was-
walk into?
It was just like, I left and they were like, hey, go get your snacks. You know, like a nice little countdown timer or whatever. And then I walk in and a hot dog's diddling itself.
Wow. And thank you, everybody, for joining us for Devils and Ravens AF/show. We're probably going to get banned for that one.
Oh, sad I missed it.
Proud to have been the last one.
No.
What's up, Valparaiso?
I did not mean to distract from the main thing here, but
No,
You
that
know,
was the
it's-
You think
subliminal
about that
message.
hot dog a lot now.
Yes, that was definitely lots of subliminal messaging in that one. That was, wow. Okay.
I mean,
And they said that was new?
they did say for a special intermission. That's what they've been
okay.
advertising it, but they like a new special intermission thing. So I was just as surprised to find out that this came out 14 years ago on a page that had 375 subscribers. So they probably just ripped it off this dude.
Fair. Okay. So,
we're on to you, AMC, XYZ Films.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to go in there and tell me AMC did like a Papa Meat video. Go on there and get you some popcorn.
Well,
sometimes
at
I
least
wonder
it
why
looks like we didn't
Swing First
lose
ads
anybody.
existed. That's true. That is so true.
You're welcome, everyone. I thank y'all for sticking it out. Dude, I went to the movies last night. This was playing, dude. I didn't like search this up as like in my spare time. It was just there, okay? If I had to see it, so did all of you.
Fair.
Amazing.
All right, so Dreadful Gentleman. Does
TRB,
that
I have to go wash
inspire
my
you
eyeballs.
going forward? Does that give you any inspiration going forward for future videos?
Well, I would say that it very much is in the style of those 1950s black and white intermission videos, like "Let's all go to the movies" or whatever it is that they say. It's very much in that style. So technically speaking, it is somewhat related because I like to kind of bring in the inspiration of that vintage kind of era. Or bringing it modern anyway, and doing throwbacks to that kind of thing. So technically, yes, it does.
Let's see. Trippin says, "Be right back. I have to go wash out my eyeballs."
I am so happy people stuck around for that. That kept people engaged.
Far out, man. And
yeah, he's the weird
one.
Yep,
reminds me of the old drive-in theaters. Yes, sir. But wow,
which one? The hot dog diddling itself?
Yeah.
In the back seat of a Chevrolet.
Reminds me prom 1994.
You're ridiculous. Wisdom, thanks for joining us, man.
Hey guys. I obviously missed something.
You know you didn't.
You did.
You're good.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'll take your word.
Moving forward, with the success that you found with your videos and making your videos, has anybody ever like reached out to you and say, "Hey, I really like your style. Would you want to direct one for me?"
That would be the goal. I haven't had technically that. That's really not in the grand scale. I did, if you recall the story before, when my very first one I ever made, someone had reached out to me by TikTok and said, "Would you like to make one for our digital festival?" So if that counts, then yes, but nothing since then, and that was in 2020. So the goal would be to have people reach out and say, "Hey, want to make something?" I'm not quite sure exactly what yet. I've got I don't know 14 videos I want to make in the back of my head, so I've got plenty to go.
So who would be your top artist that you would want to reach out to you and say, "Hey, make me a video"?
Okay, I have two answers for you because I just had a feeling you were going to ask me that, so I prepared. So first of all, I actually don't technically have anyone because for me, I would love to work with anyone that just wants to make this happen. So I don't really. It's not really about who or when or what. It's do you want to make this? Do you like this? Do you want to contribute? Do you want to volunteer? Whatever the case may be. So if someone wants to puppeteer, if someone wants to create stuff like this, if someone like a musician says, "Hey, I created a song and I'd love for you to have the video portion of it, make it for me." Cool, I'd love that. But if you want to be really specific and you want to have an exact name, admittedly, my first thought is Tim Burton. Because
that was a good choice.
Does deal with black and white. He does deal with skeletons, and I grew up loving his work. Like basically
I'm a huge fan.
Worshipped the man when I was a kid, and one of my favorites that he did was one of the earliest, which was Vincent short film. I don't know if okay. In that one, it's about Vincent Price, and it's about a little boy who wants to be Vincent Price, and that was created because for Tim, Vincent Price was the man that he looked up to. And so for me, if I were to actually choose a specific person, I think it would make sense for me to reach out to Tim Burton or vice versa, because it would be a nice little bookend of he got to do that with Vincent, and then I could say the same with Tim.
That would be very, very cool. So hopefully someday we can get Tim Burton to take a look at your work and make this happen.
That'd be amazing.
Because I mean, honestly, for only you said 2 years. You've only been doing videos for 2 years. Right?
I started. Well, it depends. If you're talking about the little ones, like the snippets that I'm calling them,
Yeah.
that was boy. That was whenever TikTok first came out. I mean, when that app launched, everybody was trying it, and so that was my experiment era. But if you're talking full length music video, that would be 2020.
That's okay. So for 5 years, and just looking at your first one, even with your first one that you showed us that you did, your movement through it, your storytelling through it, it's all up there, pretty high quality and pretty high par productions.
Well,
I mean, just looking, especially knowing that it's maybe just you and a couple friends pulling this off.
Yeah, and I don't have any fancy equipment either. I mean, that first one especially, it's my phone. I didn't have anything. But that's one thing I really love about, like, if I were to have someone look at my work and what I want them to take from it, I would love for them to go, oh, I can do that. Because you can. You have a phone, you've got a sheet, you can cover the background. It's all right there. You don't need fancy equipment to make something that's going to last. It's just a firm belief I have that anybody can be creative. I mean, you see people who create costumes out of cardboard. It's the cheapest thing you could probably get, and it looks so cool because it's just the creativity behind it.
You see, Family Squad says you and Tim Burton would be perfect. Oh my goodness, that would be so cool.
Wonderful. I'm glad you think so.
So I will do my best to rampage on his email and Instagram and whatever he has and send him your way. I can be quite annoying, so
please do. Be annoying. And if he says no, I'm going to keep making my stuff anyway.
Definitely. I mean, a no's just a no. That's not a stop.
Yes.
So it's just I keep going and moving forward. So with your book, your costume design, your music videos, you said puppeteering. Did you ever do that outside the videos, or like I guess semi-professionally?
I have done nothing professional. Everything that you see, I have never gone to school for it. I never did like a one-on-one with people. The most I did was going into theater when I was how old would I have been? Not sure, but definitely like formative years. I did theater. But again, it was all background stuff, technical theater, lighting, stage design, that kind of thing. So that's really more the angle I come from. But even then, I don't know if I would call it professional, because I mean, I was elementary school doing it, and then into high school, I started experimenting with technical theater. Again, thought I was going to go into that, and then didn't. So you're talking film, book writing, pottery painting, or whatever else you cosplay. All of it is just self-taught and with a couple friends just helping me out. So no, I had not done puppeteering outside of film. It was strictly just to create the content.
Well, I mean, so I use the word professionally, but and
did we lose somebody?
He's dead. We've lost him. He's dead.
Sorry. Damn,
like I could still hear him.
AirPods.
I swear, sometimes I can still hear him. It's like he's still with us. So anyway, welcome to Devil's AF.
Thank you.
So sorry, my damn AirPods died. But not so much. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So when I think professionally, it's everybody thinks, oh, pro because you were trained or whatever.
Yeah.
I see professional on a different, I guess, a different wavelength. You put so much passion into something and you produce it, and you start off small and not so good, but then the more you do it, the better you get. And I think that is more along the lines of being able to say, I'm a professional at doing this, because all the effort and work that you put into kind of mastering your craft.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody says, well, did you go to school for that? No, but look what I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think the professional label is kind of misleading.
Right. I can see what you mean. Yes. I would probably define it for myself as the difference between when was this just purely a hobby versus when did I want to do something with it?
Yeah.
Because I think my mindset was totally different between those two concepts. And so I think for me, professional, or what I would consider going professional, would not have started until this year.
Okay.
When you're watching all those films on YouTube, if it's anything prior to, but now it's more like, well, hey, wait, there's something to this. I like this, and I can do something with it. And so I'm treating it more seriously. And of course, a different mindset comes with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So Family Squad says, anyways, I'm going to hop off for now. It was nice talking. By the way, Morgan, this is Michaela /Celestial Artistic.Kenny _.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I recognize that person. I usually see them on Instagram. They're wonderful.
That's awesome. But I mean, see, right there. I mean, you've got people that, you know, follow you and are inspired by you. That, I mean, in my book, that makes you a professional.
Well, then I am a professional. I'll take your word for
it. When you can accomplish that by just, like you said, just starting a hobby and doing it because you want to do it, and then it grows into something like that where, you know, you gain a following, gain the fans, and they you know, they want to look your stuff up. They want to, you know, you gained 4 fans here from, you know, HorrorCon. You know, so I mean, because, you know, your work with the animatronics, your work with your videos tonight. I mean, that's really, really great work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I mean, it's you know, you've done a really good job, and I see a lot of bright things in your future if you you know, if you keep going the way you're going.
I hope so. That would be nice.
So with going back to like HorrorCon,
yeah,
do you do those often?
That was my very first one.
Okay.
Ever. And I want to do more going forward. I'm looking at the 2026 schedule and trying to figure out all the balances of which one and when and all that. But I'm mostly looking at California ones right now. Doesn't mean I wouldn't go out of state, but just for now, while I'm still kind of figuring this out, I can stay local. But HorrorCon was the very first one, and I think I learned a lot from it. It went a lot smoother than I expected it to. Being the first one, I thought there was going to be a lot of fumbles, but actually it was really smooth. And I'm positive that was a huge part because of the team that I asked to join me. Heather and Steve were there, but I mentioned them before, and also my dad and my sister were there. It was a fantastic amount of people that knew me well enough to be able to explain what is this, but also had the work ethic behind them to be able to get everything in, get everything out, set up, do the spiel, all that jazz. It was great. It was wonderful meeting all those people. I assume it went well for you as well.
It did.
Yeah, it was our first one going to it as not just spectators, but actually being a part of it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. That's fantastic. I hope it went as well as it could have for the very first one.
His booth at HorrorCon LA was excellent.
His booth was awesome, yes.
Oh, thanks.
Very much so.
I was proud. I won't lie.
I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get a chance to do that, but to like go see your booth. But did you have like a screen up showing your videos and running reels of it? Okay.
I had 2 TVs that were actually sat on either side of this guy here. So he was kind of presenting them and connected to the TVs. So you could go up, you could interact with him, make him move, and you could also put headphones on to watch the films.
Oh, nice.
I did also have Springtrap on display and a couple other costumes, like the Burn Trap hat I showed earlier was there. And then I had a merch table, which features a lot of, this stuff that I showed earlier. And it also had T-shirts that were there. And I also had prints that were the skeleton figures, the actors from my films. Nice. And all different kinds of drawings that, again, were drawn by Steve. Amazing. Mm-hmm. So we had all kinds of fun stuff. And my hearse, of course. Can't forget the car.
And the hearse.
Yeah, can't forget the hearse.
Yes. It was fun. A lot of fun.
So, you're definitely saying that you're going to be doing more of these and possibly doing HorrorCon again next year?
Yeah, I would love to do more cons. I'm still in the process of like sending in applications, doing that. This is my first time realizing just how far in advance you have to plan for these. I had no idea that you had to apply like 6 months in advance for these. So that's a fascinating learning curve that just HorrorCon taught me. And so now it's just a matter of, okay, starting that process. Let's see which ones I can get into and go from there. But it will probably stay in the horror Halloween vibe.
So Naomi says, I can't wait to see him at whatever convention he's at next.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Now, you said you guys have a vacation home down in Florida, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of horror cons down here, like horror.
Yeah, on the east side.
Yeah.
Are you in Florida?
I'm in Georgia, so I can spit
okay.
and hit Florida. But honestly, the East Coast, up and down the East Coast, from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky. It seems like there's horror conventions or something along that genre throughout the entire year.
Yeah,
do you
pretty
have
much.
ones you would recommend?
Mad Monster.
Yep.
Mad Monster.
Mad Monster's a really good one. They usually do it twice a year too. So if you end up missing one, it's probably about time to sign up for the next one.
What state is that one in?
North Carolina. But they do.
Yeah, North Carolina.
They have a couple other ones that they go through. So I think maybe Georgia they do one.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well, but that's East Coast.
Yeah, there was another one in LA though that we kept hearing about. I can't remember the name of it though. It's another big horror convention in LA.
Is it Midsummer Scream?
No, that doesn't sound familiar. Monsterpalooza.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That one I think is happening in the spring next year.
Let's go for it. Yep, he's in Florida.
Nice.
He's down. He's down in the northern part of Florida, and they are always popping up with like horror conventions and stuff like that. Through the Panhandle and down in Orlando area. Here's a question. Have you ever looked into how you get to be like part of the Universal Studios?
In what way?
Horror nights, just exhibiting there, because I've seen a lot of people, like at least the one down in Orlando. They
Really?
have the Universal Studios stuff set up, but they do have independent people coming in there and kind of contributing to the outside aspect.
Really?
Of the yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. That's
But I
fascinating.
know. Again, that's Orlando side. I'm not sure how the California side runs, but I don't think it'd be too different.
That's fascinating because I think when I hear big company name like that, my brain never goes to, yes, the independent artist can get into that kind of thing. My brain just goes to like big name movies and that kind of thing. So that's fascinating. I didn't know that.
Might be something to look at because, your aesthetic is right up their alley.
Yeah.
Really. Especially seeing you at like the entrance and your charisma and your persona having, greeting people to come into this.
Oh, fascinating.
That would be top notch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm flattered.
So, who knows? We might see you have a whole house.
Oh, that'd be
later on
awesome.
down the line.
That'd be so cool.
But what big projects do you have coming up right now?
Well, right now I am in the middle of prepping for the next film that I'm going to be working on. So I spent, as soon as HorrorCon ended, I went right into the mode of prepping for the next film. I had built that booth for months of this year, so much that I lost my mind, and it made me miss filming again. So I wanted to go right back into movie making. So I think about next week is when that filming is going to start. And that particular one is going to be themed to Five Nights at Freddy's as well.
Halloween Horror Nights. There we go.
It will not have the Springtrap suit, however. So it'll be kind of themed to the lore. So if you're a fan of the games, you will probably like this film. But it will definitely feature black and white. It will feature all the skeletons, kind of my typical style. That's the immediate one. But otherwise, again, I've got like 14 videos I want to make. So there's definitely creativity that's going to be happening.
That's awesome. So any more books in the future? Or is that kind of taking the side burner while the movie bug hits you?
Yeah, I think writing, it's right now, writing is more of a really quick hit, if that makes sense. Like I'll burst out a little poetry, or I'll throw out a little just one shot of something just for myself. But in terms of like a novel or like something that would be more serious, that something I might publish, I don't see myself doing that anytime soon, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it would be fun to do a book of poetry, because I've done enough of that I think having like I don't know what to call this for. Is it chronological? Oh shoot, like a collection of them.
Yep.
Would be
a volume.
A volume would be really fun to do. But right now, films are what I'm focusing on and trying to get out there. So I think it's also, at least visually, the most interesting and something that is really unique to me. Mm-hmm. And so I think pushing that is probably the easiest thing right now.
And that's your passion right now. So that one's definitely that's definitely the forefront of your mind, is getting more of those out, getting more of those done and filmed.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just building the world of the Dreadful Gentleman in general is kind of the goal right now. And yeah, that's film, but it's also things like I mentioned, that I have skeleton actors and they all have names and personalities. I'd love to get to the point where people know who these characters are, where they can recognize their name, they recognize what they look like, and they can go, oh, that's Jenny from the Dreadful Gentleman's films. That's kind of the goal. So whether that's through film or from booth conventions, who knows?
I could see a comic book series.
Ooh, that would be fun. I've never thought about that before, but that's fascinating.
Definitely.
Good way to portray the lore.
Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, a comic book series or a animation style series.
Yeah,
like
that'd
a
be
story
awesome.
for each skeleton and
That'd be
how
cool.
they became.
That'd be so cool. I'm down.
Anybody else got any questions?
I'm just a big fan of what you're doing with it. The whole world building with the characters and stuff is someone else ought to write, come up with characters. It's really nice. And it's fun to build your own world.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear you say that.
There we go.
So much.
Mudscutter says action figures.
Oh,
Action figures.
Yeah.
I should have known that would be a recommendation.
Yes.
Are you planning on doing anything that's like not based around like a music video, like maybe stuff that's more like acted out, or like maybe even in like a silent film thing where it's more like story based?
I'm open to the idea. Right now, what's at the forefront of my mind is definitely inspired by music. So I got to get that out of my system, right? But
yeah,
who knows? I mean, as I've just explained with my whole life story, is that every couple years a new passion hits. And right now it's definitely film. And I think this one's going to stick a lot longer than I think. I think I really found my medium here that I love. But you never know. I mean, 10 years down the line, I might be like, you know what? I'm sick of making music videos. I'll still do film, but let's do something else instead. You never know where the creative bug's going to hit. So I'm open to
absolutely.
it, but not planning anything.
Okay.
I think you could kill it with a silent movie. I really think you could with the skeleton.
Yeah, or a stop motion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well,
yes.
I'm thinking like the original Nosferatu, but with more crisp black and white, but just something like that.
Yeah, I could totally see that. Yeah.
Build up the lore of the Dreadful Gentleman and how he became.
Mm-hmm. Yes, agreed.
So many ideas running through my head now with the action figure thing that got mentioned.
Well, pitch me, will ya?
So we kind of always ask this question, right? With horror movies, have you always been a fan of horror movies? And what is like the ultimate horror movie for you?
Okay, I have a bit of an interesting story for this.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I have not always been into horror. As a matter of fact, I had something occur to me when I was 4 years old that, long story short, made me afraid of everything. Everything. I was scared of the dark. I was scared of just everything. I was just a total chicken. And so I avoided everything and anything that had to do with horror. Movies, music, anything could be potentially triggering. But I think because of just the way I am, or maybe it's just human nature, when something frightens you when you're young, it then kind of turns into a curiosity. Why did it scare me? Well, what is it about it? Let me try and figure out. Let me try and fix this feeling, right? So I think what ended up happening was kind of a complete 180, where then it became, it's all I want to do. It's all I want to fixate on. So I'm not sure that it ever then turned into horror films so much as the medium of spooky horror,
The macabre.
nature, the macabre. Because I certainly, when you look at my films, you don't see what you typically see when you think of the word horror. I mean, horror is very gore. You think of intense jump scares. You think of really cool, interesting, like, monster makeup. That's at least where my brain goes when you think of horror. But I'm more like family-friendly, spooky fun. It's skeletons, but there's no intense blood. It's not jump scare haven. It's more entertaining and funny than it is dark and intense. So with that, my favorite type of horror is not always going to be that intensity. I mean, I do love, like, The Shining. I do love Black Swan. Those type of films, which I would be in that category. But I also like things like, have you ever seen the movie The Night of the Hunter? That's a black and white film. And I don't know if people would necessarily call it horror, but it is definitely a thriller. And that speaks more to my style because it's black and white. It's creepy, but it's not intense. So I would say, for me, I came to horror in a very gentle way. And never went over the diving board into the intensity that some people do.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like have you ever heard of Svengoolie?
Yeah. I've heard of Svengoolie.
Kind of like his.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
I really appreciate the whole wholesome horror thing because there isn't enough of it, you know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like the Munsters, it wasn't horror, but it used horror characters. The Addams Family. Again, my favorite movie, Killer Clowns. It's not that intense, but it's just something, you know, you could sit down.
It's fun,
and watch.
kind of scary.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit
it's
scary,
inviting and scary.
Creepy, but it's not. You're not going to turn away and be like, "Oh, that's too
Creepy,
much."
yeah.
Or
Creepy.
Right.
Is a good word.
It's just Night Gallery, Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Those kind of things. Yeah.
Perfect examples. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, like, when I see your style, I definitely, Addams Family and Munsters come to mind. But even the classic Universal horror, because they didn't rely on that jump scare or what people think of nowadays. They had the very subtle, the music shifts and the changes, and that's how they built the feelings through those movies. It's through their music and through, using sound as a way to let you know when you need to be scared and when you're good. So
yeah. Well, and of course the lighting as well. So much of those films are lit from below to hit those stark contrasts, and that's certainly what I do. I love lighting from below. I mean, look, the guys behind me are lit from below. It's just kind of thing that I like doing.
Definitely. So again, I can't throw enough praise your way because what we've seen tonight and kind of what we've looked at through research before the show. Yeah, I mean, especially hearing that you've only been doing it, the full length ones at least for 5 years. You look like you've been doing it for way longer than that.
Wow, I really appreciate that because, of course, I don't think as an artist you can really look at your own work and be objective.
Yeah,
I mean, I look at everything and just see all the flaws. So it's nice to hear that viewpoint from the outside, to not be colored by imposter syndrome and all the different, like I told you, I thought the Mind Electric video was cringy, but
no,
you're saying it's not. So it's just, I don't think I'm capable of looking at my own art objectively anymore.
Like,
I think
anything that you work on you're gonna look at and be like, I could have done that better. I could have done this X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But another way to look at it is it was your first full length. You don't know, you don't have all the answers. And truthfully, as your skills grow, you're never going to have the answers for how you want to push that to the next level anyway.
Right.
So as you're going, you're always going to be like, damn, if only I would have done this trick that I found out after I did this video, this would have been so much better. It's always going to be there. But no, nothing you've done is cringy. It's unique. It's very captivating, even without the music behind it. Just seeing like the imagery and it's captivating, dude. Like it's great. It's great shit.
I'm
not
really
great
flattered.
like bad shit, but like great good shit.
I'm really flattered. Thank you. It's nice to hear.
Let's see. Rich says he seems to have the ability to create creepy without the blood and guts.
We like creepy.
Yes, creepy is fun.
Yeah.
Now, usually about this time we've been featuring. We're toy photographers.
Yeah.
And we put out certain hashtags on Instagram and invited people to, share their work with us for the season, horror season. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind kind of taking a look at these with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, excellent.
So these are all going to be photos by people who follow you?
By people in the toy community, whether they follow us or
people
not.
in the toy community, yeah.
Okay.
And you might see some of our shots sprinkled in there as well.
Yeah.
At the end, I do want you to show that one I did for Trick or Treat Studios. So they made my Halloween. I
thought you were talking about the banana thing. I'm sorry.
No, that's not Halloween.
I got my first toy today.
Yes.
Let me see.
It's a good day when you get new toys.
That one.
Yeah, they had this up at Ross.
No, that's a good one.
Do you mostly do
nothing.
like the classic humanoid action figure, or do you also do things like the crazy like Transformers or Gundams from Japan?
We do everything.
And all of it.
All right, so the first page we'll go to is the Devil's Toys. Is your photo on here, Gold?
It should be. Yeah, scroll down. It was yesterday I put it up. It's all three clowns together. Keep going.
Three clowns together?
Yes. There it is.
There it is. All right.
Just want to say huge thanks to Trick or Treat Studios for promoting this for me.
Ooh.
My favorite movie, the new set of them just came out, and the fact that they were like, hey, collab with us. We like what you did.
That so cool. That must have been so exciting.
Mm-hmm. Again, we just got wave 2, and I'm hoping for wave 3.
Now, what is it about this film that you love so much?
It's silly. It's like it's wholesome horror. Like it's not really gory. Like there's the most blood you see in that movie is like the cocoon when they open it. And there's like a little bit of red in it, but I just love it. It's silly. It's funny.
I like clowns.
There's a creepy aspect to it, but it's not so far out there where it's like they're likable.
Yeah,
like the part where he makes the balloon animal dog.
Very campy horror.
Yeah. They knew
the boxing scene with the bikers.
But what are you gonna do? Knock my block off? Yeah, it's freaking just absolutely it's fun. The ice cream truck, it's great. It just
full admittance, I've never actually seen the film.
You're not the only one.
Clearly need to.
Wait, lots. Have you never seen it?
If I have, it was long ago with my grandfather, and I don't have any memory of it.
You go watch it tonight.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Me and my friend watched it this year for Halloween, and she enjoyed it.
So. I watched it like 3 days ago. I love that movie.
Yep, that's my favorite. I had a lot of people seeing stuff in, so just take your pick.
Here is the Chosen 112 with their Warhammer Happy Halloween. So, not you when you think horror, you don't really think Ultramarines and Warhammer figures, but he definitely pulled it off with this one. This is really good. And let's see. Another one is from Rick Gilborn.
My boy.
I really like this one.
That's smooth.
He'd been working on this one for a while. Me and him had talked about it.
It looks like it would have taken a long time to set up.
Yeah. That's a lot of figures in there, and I guarantee at least at once during this shoot, one of these fell over right before he was about to take the picture.
Of
I was
course.
talking to him when he was doing it, I'm pretty sure, and there were many words said. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's awesome.
My buddy Nick sent a bunch of things in as well for the Devil's Toy.
Ooh, look at that atmosphere.
Nah.
This is
Thank
from
you, thank you.
our illustrious Lights Camera AF. Good old Art the Clown shot.
Not even my best one from this month.
Oh,
or
no,
the
I
past
like how
month.
you did this one, to be honest with you. I really liked it.
Ooh.
Let's see. Nathan Snake MGS.
Need to be
Bringing
glad
out-
that I didn't include the dirt texture I was going to use for him throwing it in there because it looked like a log of poop.
Oh, the Wicked Witch one was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Can-
that was a good one.
Hands down, that
Yeah, I
was my
liked it a
favorite.
lot. Yeah.
But kind of like what you were saying, Dreadful Gentleman, the lighting. The lighting really
Yes.
plays a large part in what we do.
Yeah.
And, you know, just like this one, you've got the subtle red from the top, and then, you know, the brighter at the bottom, really bringing out the highlights of everything.
Oh, and it's amazing how much stuff goes into one shot. You think it's simple? I mean, you look at this and you can go, "Oh yeah, okay, I figure with." No, the lighting that it takes, the angle that it takes, the set behind him.
Oh, it probably took hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the majority of, like, for me at least, the majority of time for our shots, or my shots, it's in setup. It is definitely in the setup.
Yeah.
I need to find out who did that figure. I love
you-
this shot.
Do you build the sets yourself as well, or do you buy pre-made ones?
I have both. I think there's a lot of people that have both, but it's kind of like a progression. You buy some because when you're first starting out, you don't know anything on how to build something. But I do a lot of, like, going to Hobby Lobby, and it went from, like, buying setups or using junk I have around in the garage to getting foam and using rocks. Hell, I use shark teeth on one of my diodes. You just go from, I can't get what I want out there, so I'm just going to learn how to make my own.
Totally.
And go from there.
Yeah.
It's all about that creativity.
Absolutely.
But this one is Funky. I can never say his name. Foeing 7. But I think, isn't that the gremlin body? The gremlin spider body?
Or the Kikamura, the McFarlane Kikamura. But
It's
again,
not the Kikamura.
No, that's not the Kikamura.
It's not, okay. Yeah,
No.
I don't know, because there is a character from an anime that is half spider. So
Right.
I don't know if this is a statue of her or what, but I love it. Not enough spider characters like this.
Yeah, it's part of the collab.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was
one
hoping that
more.
Resident Evil one was in there. But yeah, there we go. So that's the best one.
Ooh.
Yowcha 8642.
My buddy Nick did this. When me and him were talking, he initially had Oogie. I'm like, no, Myers. You got to have the king of the real king of Halloween.
Yeah.
And what did he do for the back thing flowing in the wind?
The way he does that, I think Warble is the app he uses. It's a one-time thing you buy it, and you can just edit and make like GIF photos, basically.
Okay.
If you look at all his catalog for Halloween this year, he had one of some dinosaurs. He had Nemesis from Resident Evil, and they all have the moving. You can get the moving thing.
Nice.
Interesting.
It always impressed me because I watched him do the dinosaur one that he did.
Next up is from #LightsCameraHorrorAF.
Will you do me the honor and show off the Wicked Witch photo that I did just to humor me after we look at some people's shots?
It's so awesome.
It is.
All right, let's take a look at this one first. Neptune
One of my
3134.
Nice.
From Nosferatu and Van Helsing.
Neptune never fails to amaze me.
Yeah.
He always does good stuff.
And I like how he's able to match the digital background, the lighting in the digital background to the figure itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best at doing this, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You could click on that one that you just had your mouse on. The one up above?
This one?
Up,
Oh,
no.
there it is.
Because it's yours. Is
That's a
Green
good one.
Geek 88.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
He is further convincing me to buy these Scooby-Doo monsters.
Bringing
Oh
up the
yeah, I love
Scooby-Doo,
anything
yes.
Scooby Doo.
But that's not the one I was talking about.
That's okay.
I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
okay.
Oh, no,
Let's keep
Raven.
going.
Raven.
What the?
Let's keep it going.
Down the road.
Where's yours
buddy.
at?
Oh, it was one of the. You'll have to scroll
Did I
so we
already
can get
pass
a.
it?
No,
Oh,
you got to
no.
scroll
All the way down.
just to look at some people's stuff. As we're scrolling through, get a wide. Ooh, click on the Oogie Boogie. I think that was a good one.
How did that not get like?
I really like this one. The
The
Oogie.
Oogie Boogie one. Here we go.
That's a good one.
This is gold member.
Look at gold.
Those Dollar Tree pumpkins and ghosts were so perfect for this.
Fun framing.
Nice.
Mm.
Super cool.
How many figures do you guys own?
Oh shit! Don't ask.
Don't ask.
See,
on.
I bought
over
my first one
5,000.
today.
At
At least of that. I have many other figures of anime.
now, are you asking ones that we use or ones just total?
Okay, good question. Good question. Because does that mean you only photograph certain ones?
I mean, it all depends on like the mood, because certain ones are like you get more love than others, but
Yeah.
it just depends.
That's fair.
Why can't I not
I mean-
find your which one?
Well, because you're looking at the hashtag, so it's probably way down there. That was like the 11th shot.
okay.
You'd have to just go to my page.
Way down there.
I would say for me, it's all about like my just favorite ones. If there's ones I really like, I'll use them many times, like the clowns, some of the anime characters, some of the Mythic Legion stuff. Like if it's just something I really like and I can get a good photo with it, and I have an idea for a photo, I'll use it over and over. And then sometimes I'll find something random, and it's like, oh, that'll be fun to do a picture of.
How cool.
For me, I think I probably have like at least 200
Look at that.
photos.
Look at that. He made all of that. He made
That's
that
awesome.
whole thing. He made that hat.
This one
he
and
made that cloak.
This one and the one you did of him with the what is it, cauldron stirring the mezzets.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Oh
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
How fun.
Let's see. All right.
broomstick was made personally too.
Just saying.
How long does it take to do these kind of averagely? I mean, I know they probably range depending on detail, but
So that one I threw together in literally a
show.
day, I think. Yeah.
Just a day.
Oh yeah, no, it was during the show. Yeah.
You were editing this one during the show.
Yeah. I did one of Jason painting a portrait of Art the Clown
That
that
was a good one too.
I built the easel and did the painting myself.
wow.
Painting in a evening, and then took the photo before I went on my cruise. So just depends on how driven you are to get a shot done, I guess.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Let's see, here's another one from Green Geek. Really bringing out the
Yeah.
lights in the eyes, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still need to peek this one.
That was
up, too.
awesome work. All right. And for the final one, hashtag Ravens_Horrid_25. Now, there's somebody in the chat that did a really good one, and I've got to find it.
That Jersey Devil.
There's the portrait.
Oh, yeah. There's the portrait one.
That's such a good one. That's so good.
Oh, I love that one.
Let's see. You know, I'm just going to get straight to his page because he had one that was like really awesome. And I want to show it off tonight. Let's see. Here we go.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love Sam.
Let's go.
Great.
I like the lighting in this one quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this one was just fantastic.
It is.
You know, using the Sam figure, the skeletons in the background, and you know, the off-screen figure reaching for the candy bar with a razor blade in it. Yeah, he did a really good job with this.
Yeah, I enjoy that one quite a lot.
Same.
Let's see. Oh, did I use that one? There we go. All right. So, Denzian of the Grotesque.
Always does really good stuff.
Using the Howling Werewolf. Yeah,
Nice.
Did not
he
get to use
does.
this guy through Halloween.
He does phenomenal work. This one's a fun one. I like this one.
I did that at my
that you
buddy's
did.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and the candy bowl when I did at his house when we were right before the Halloween party.
And Skull Peter. Did we show this one last week? Because if we did, I want to show it again.
We actually didn't show any photos last week, which is why I figured we were doing a little bit extended look at these.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. But yeah, him feeding the rat the eyeball. Really good. You know, just set up and the build for this. Awesome job. Let's see. Another Skull Peter one. The werewolf attack. Like, you got to really look for the werewolves in here.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what I figure being chased by werewolves would be like.
That's a very good shot.
Let's see. Another one from Neptune 3134. I know we showed those ones.
I got a couple Frankenstein shots I got to post before it gets too far in November.
And Pops and Sons Collectors. These are fun. These little Mezco sets. The little
the little gremlins,
graveyard creepers. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking at a pack of them on Mercari. I'm going to want to pick it because everybody looks like they do such good stuff with them and they look fun.
Yeah, he's another one that goes through and does a bunch of filters.
Yeah, it's fun.
Photos.
I think me and him use the same editing software for that.
Yeah. Well, it really gives you, kind of different texturing, different looks for each photo. Excellent job. Kibimaru 87, the Constantine photo.
I know somebody did Constantine with the Jersey Devil, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
It makes me want to
here's the setup for that shot.
Oh, that's so cool shot to show how it's done too.
Yeah, these behind the scenes are always fun.
Yeah. I mean, you look at, you got to set this light, you got to set up the background, you got to set up all these set pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you ever make some and then keep it that way, or do you break it down every time?
I break mine down every time.
Every time.
I don't know. I like building them, but I like breaking them down just as much.
Yeah.
Because you never build it the same way twice.
No.
Yeah.
And it kind of, especially say you only have like a base, a background, and like 4 or 5, elements in it. If you were just to leave it up, it's static. I mean, you could turn it around to show different views, different sides, and kind of make it a little bit different.
Yeah.
But when you break it down and you build it back up again, I think that, you can have, those 7 items and you can create different scenes that won't ever look the same.
Yeah.
Do
you typically always do horror?
No. We do a variety. Like, we do horror for, October, obviously, for Halloween, and we do spats of it throughout the year. But we tend to, like, if it's a holiday come like 4th of July or summer or spring.
Yeah.
Easter's a fun one, although most Easters I do a horror shot.
Yeah.
Like, I did a recreation of Monty Python's Holy Grail, the rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's horror's in our veins.
Yeah.
But we definitely, expand out. Like, a lot of action figures, superheroes and things like that. People do a lot of comic shots.
Have you guys ever taken photos of a Zoid?
I wish. I wish. They are pricey, but I'd love to have some of those.
Those are my favorites.
I love them. They look so good.
Skull Peter.
There it is.
That's
the
good
shot of.
Yeah.
Love that Jersey Devil figure.
Yeah. My kid keeps bugging me to do shots with his Gundams.
Yeah.
And he wants to do Gundam shots, and I'm like, no, you
Why?
do it.
Oh,
You take the camera and you do it, because that's his thing. I think he's got like close to 20 or 30 different Gundam figures. So he likes using it. Here you go, lights. I don't know who did this one. This one's crap. But he likes the aspect of doing toy photography, but I think he's kind of intimidated about setup. Especially using my stuff. He goes, I don't want to break your stuff, Dad. I break stuff all the time. It's fine. I can rebuild or remake. It's not a big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's slowly getting there. Yeah, I'm showing this one off. This one's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Now, Lights, explain how you did this.
Yeah, you should have kept the backup, like the setup picture.
Oh, for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the setup picture. Maybe. I think I tried to. This was a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
I was imagining on that cardboard.
Yeah. Talking about setup. His setup for this was
it was a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, so I don't have a glass table or anything that would have made this just like a simple shot where I could have done it properly and everything would have just been good in the world. So I had to improvise. So I took a piece of cardboard, shipping box, cut a hole into it to fit around my lens. Had these figures interlocking each other around, hugging themselves around the lens, trying to get Leatherface's big ass head and his stumpy little body in the frame with Art's gangly ass, and then Freddy's like 2 inches shorter than everyone else's, and Jason who can't look down to save his life. Everyone else has really good like head articulation except for Jason, and then the plane of focus was all off because of all the different like distances these figures were towards the lens, and then the box wasn't wide enough, so they were balancing on the flaps as well. So some were like a little uneven, and then the cutout started to like shift below the focus dial on my camera. So then it was like leaning, and it was would not recommend doing this ever again. And if I had the time to just go back through and do a different shot for this day, I would have, because I'm not even satisfied with the final product. But it got a lot of likes, so why am I bitching?
I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, I thought it was a good shot.
So what I'm hearing is, if you do it again, you'll have a glass table.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I tell you, that Beetlejuice was a pain.
Glass table.
That Beetlejuice, I do was a pain.
That
Beetlejuice, because he's a lot bigger than her. And getting him to sit on a chair, you know how the legs are on that thing. He didn't want to sit down.
Mechas don't like sitting very well.
Yep, that one was a pain to get.
Let's see. Let's find some other people.
I like this one.
Here's Nathan's again. Yep. This is. I like just the whole setup of this because it's very reminiscent of the movie. This is like him in his off time in between killing people.
Yeah.
So,
that's not Jason.
Yeah. Let's see. Here you go. Toy Box Picks.
Yes.
The scene from the movie. Look at that.
An excellent use of that, because that Santa Claus is a little bit smaller than that Art. So getting them in scale and fudge, and it was really nice.
This one.
No.
I'll go back.
That's a good shot. I just like the lighting on this. Have you seen the Terrifier movies, Morgan?
I've seen the first one.
So you've seen the best one.
You think the first one's the best one?
I mean, it's got the most iconic kills, I think.
Oh,
the other ones just had to like up the ante from that, so they kind of went into like the realm of parody almost.
I mean, isn't Terrifier kind of gore porn anyway?
Yes,
I think it goes a step beyond gore porn. Honestly,
really,
I would say it's like you've got gore porn, and then you've got Terrifier.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Gotcha. I watched that for the first time before it got big. So when I saw it take off, I was very confused.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he is now a horror
what the
icon.
hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't. Here's a hot take. I don't think it's the movies that people gravitate towards. I think it's honestly David Howard Thornton's portrayal
Yes.
of Art the Clown is what people are drawn into.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
He
acts
brings a
like
lot
the
of
evil
life.
guy from Lazy Town.
Yeah. Well, he trained under him. He trained under Robbie Rotten. Or
Yeah, he
Stefan,
was.
Stephenson.
He was his understudy. Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, it's just yeah, those they really just go to a level of yeah. Okay, here we go. We asked this question to a lot of people. Do you think that horror movies are better with more? Which I think you probably already answered this. More or yeah, I know. I bought the clown the skin for him in Fortnite. So
Yes. Nah. He can play with me.
anyway, do you think that gore hurts or helps horror movies?
I think it depends on how it's used. I think
Okay.
there's the thing about horror for me from a film standpoint is once you show the monster, it's over. Because the whole horror is the buildup. It's the unknown. So similarly, gore is the same way. If you're splashing everything in the beginning, then there's no buildup later. Unless, of course, like Terrifier, that's the point. I've never seen Saw, but arguably I'm imagining it would be the same thing where that's kind of the point, is to see the destruction. So again, it kind of depends on how it's used. There's also, I could definitely see a case of a film being very clean and bright, and then suddenly you have that harsh red that comes at the right time that would be shocking because it's not about how much, but the use of it. That would be my answer. What do you guys think?
I agree with that. I think too much gore eventually kind of turns to parody almost. Like you said, depending on how it's used, because it can take a movie that if it's just gore for gore's sake, I don't think that helps being scared. But if it attacks certain like phobias with like certain like body parts getting damaged, and that I think that's when it's what?
Still looking for the crawling chicken leg from Poultrygeist.
Okay.
B movie.
It's a great movie.
I mean, you can take The Shining, for example, with the iconic elevator scene. That's a hell of a lot of blood that's being used. But it's not, I don't think it's too much. It's at the right time.
It's definitely fitting for the
creepy
film.
as hell.
And it's almost like a one-off.
Yeah. It's your one big moment,
Right, exactly.
Because you go into that movie with Terrifier, you know what you're going to see. That's kind of their gimmick.
Yes.
But like you're going into a horror movie, you're like, I wonder how bad. Because you're like you said, it's the buildup, it's the anticipation. Right. How bad is it going to be? What's he going to do when he gets you? Is he just going to break your neck? Or no? And then just like that shocks you. It's that one moment.
It goes for the shock value of it.
Ambiance or jump scare? Which one do you prefer?
Ambiance.
An ambient jump scare.
Yes.
An ambient jump scare?
I think it's
a both, though.
That was so scary, it put me to sleep. Damn it.
Scared me into a coma.
I like that being lulled to feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ambiance is definitely the key to most horror movies because, like you said, that's where the buildup comes from. That's where you're on the edge of your seat waiting for it.
Do you have a favorite underrated horror film? Maybe something you don't hear about very often, but you just love.
Killer Clowns.
Okay. No, shut up! It's not an underrated film. Stop it. People know about it.
They know about it.
Shut up, Gold. You're fired.
You haven't even seen it.
I think Abigail was really well done. It was a really fun movie.
Has there been more than one?
Recent.
Just one.
No,
just one. Okay.
Okay, I've got a pick.
Go ahead. I got another one too.
So this is a Christmas film, and I'm not going to reveal. The Exorcist isn't underrated, motherfucker. So this is a Christmas film. I recommend everyone watch it.
Bring her back.
The Grinch who stole.
No, bitches. The Grinch Who Stole Bitchmas. Yeah, you can find that on Tubi. I recommend it.
Yes.
No, God damn it.
What is this?
I'm looking forward to that.
Never.
Gonna give you up.
Okay, someone else go for me. Let me, and I'll
All right.
so I can remember.
Another
what this
one
is.
that I think was really, really underrated was The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yes. Love that movie.
That one was supremely well done. And for what it was and how it took, just a small portion of the Dracula novel.
Mm-hmm.
Just a very small portion. I thought they did an excellent job with it.
I love it. One of my favorites.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So this movie is called Better Watch Out.
Okay.
It is a Christmas movie, and the brief synopsis is a babysitter has to protect the child she's watching from a home invasion. Now, that sounds very basic, and you're like, oh, wait, I've heard like 5 of those movies before.
Yeah, Home Alone. Oh, sorry.
No. This movie is really cool. I really recommend it, and it's not really scary, but it's got some good twists. So watch it. It's very good.
Okay. Well, I've got one. What about the 1989 Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund?
Yes.
In that one?
That's a good. Yes, that's a
Yes.
good.
I
have not seen
Oh,
that
congratulations to Robert Englund on getting a star yesterday.
This is Hollywood star.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
On Halloween.
It only took him
78
years.
Yeah, that's a little shocking that he didn't already have one.
It was between him and John Carpenter.
John Carpenter doesn't have one?
John Carpenter gave, because they were going for him, but John Carpenter told them to give it to Robert Englund.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why not both? Come on.
Yeah,
I know.
One too. The Thing and Halloween. I love The Thing.
Why has people not recommended this movie? This looks like what I want Phantom of the Opera to be. What the hell?
It's cheesy as hell in the best way.
Yeah.
Got some really cheesy one-liners in there. If that's your jam, that's your movie.
Alberto says Inside.
It has to be better than the 2001 with Gerard Butler.
2004.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that briefed on. Is this a musical?
The Robert Englund one?
Yeah.
No. I mean there
Thank
is. I mean
Christ.
it's an opera, so like there's music in it. It's in a theater, but
They don't break out in
not,
this song.
No.
And it's like, why don't you like the look of my face?
Nothing like that.
Okay, thank Christ. My wife put me through the 2004 one, and I wanted to kill myself.
Let's see, but I could not get past his
fair.
British lisp. Fair enough.
That's fair.
Killjoy the Clown. That's another one not a lot of people talk about, and there's a lot of those very good movies.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, it's another. You've got to be in a special kind of mood to watch those movies.
Yeah.
Here's one. It's called
Very
Stop
drunk.
Motion. You can watch it on Shudder.
Oh.
Stop motion? Is that what you said?
It's called Stop Motion. It's about a stop motion artist that stuff unfolds.
Gotcha.
It mixes regular film scenes with stop motion.
Neat.
Let's see. Muscover says The Hills Have Eyes. The original or the remake?
Yeah, because a lot of people know that one. I guess a lot of people know that one.
Yeah.
Right.
There was one I watched as a kid called Fear the Dark. That one had me petrified.
Fear.com. Fear.com
was really good.
Yeah. You want to talk about some cheesy internet horror before it became like a film genre?
I think Stay Alive was a really good one.
You guys talk a lot about horror and loving the genre. Have you ever gone into making anything film-wise for it?
We're in the works of that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've done some scripts in the past. They never really made it too far.
Okay.
I completely agree, Scoffer.
Me and Russell. Well, I went to the program a little bit beforehand. He was coming in right as I was graduating, sadly. But we went to school for broadcasting and production.
Oh.
And so I've always had a love of horror films ever since I was too young to be watching them.
Knee high to a grasshopper.
Yeah. And it's been my dream to like work on an actual film and make it into a reality. So
yeah.
If I ever make the one I want to make, I'm definitely getting you two on there to help me with it.
We're working on it.
I just write. That's it.
All right, but yeah, I definitely want to see at least a short film of the one I want to do.
I encourage it heavily. Do it. I want to see it.
All right, gentlemen, we have come to the end of the show, and always, our guest, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, what you got going on, and what your next projects are.
So I am most active on Instagram. Username Dreadful Gentleman. I can kind of see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now. I also have a website, dreadfulgentleman.com. You can also get there by my name, morganmarquette.com. But if that's too hard to spell, Dreadful Gentleman's pretty easy. You can also find me on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. All the same username, Dreadful Gentleman. And I'll be hopefully getting this next film done, edited, finished, and hopefully out before December 5th. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see.
Cannot wait to see it.
Thank you. I'm so appreciative. So appreciative of being on here. I'm so honored to have been invited. Thanks so much. It means a lot, guys.
Yeah, it was great getting to meet you at HorrorCon.
Yeah, open invitation. Anytime you want to come back and you just want to come out, talk some horror, or hang out, and see some more photos or something.
Yeah.
Be a part of our shows games that we do every once in a while.
Yeah, which do you stream? What's the game part?
The games. So the games, I guess I am the one that usually puts them together, but it's usually
you always put one together. I put one together. It's Gold's turn to put one together.
That ain't gonna happen. He's fired.
Name all the clowns.
No, it's a game of like trivia, horror, guess that movie,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you meant like video game.
No.
I do stream on Twitch sometimes, but not on here.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. No, we tend to figure out the game the night before and just wing it. Kind of like much of our shows. So
it's a good time.
Yeah.
Sometimes a casual vibe is exactly what you need.
We're just all here to have fun and hang out.
Wonderful.
So, Wisdom, your turn.
Oh man, find me at Wisdom Official on YouTube. Got some short stuff working with lights. Hopefully some bigger things too. Writing a couple small plot lines to see what we can work with. So.
Now he says, so excited to see what is next for the Dreadful Gentleman.
Oh, I'm happy to display it. I'm ready.
Me too.
Fun episode, gentlemen.
Thanks so much.
Rich says, great show. Thank you. Gold, what do you got?
Same as usual. Follow Gold Member 150 on YouTube, where I review some stuff. And on my photography's on Instagram, Gold Member 150. The Devil's Toys, feel free to collab with them at any point. Toy photography, any type of thing you want promoted my way. We'll get it up there, get it out there for you. And Monday night, I will be announcing the Devil's Toys next themed 2-week collab, that we do like whatever _ Devils. I've got the theme, not going to spoil it till Monday.
Very cool. Lights.
You can follow me at lights.camera.af on Instagram, and also follow me on YouTube. I think it's at the same thing without the dots. And that's about it.
Awesome.
Right. And everybody that joined us from the chat, our wonderful guest, the Dreadful Gentleman. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you for sharing your story. Definitely like to see you come back on sometime in the future or anytime you want.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll have a ton more stuff made by then.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Be sure to check out Ravens Across the Sand. On Monday, we have, I think it's Kuya Creative Studios. He makes miniatures. We've had him on under a different name a while back. But that's Monday at 9 p.m. on Ravens Across the Sands. Be sure to check everybody in the studio out. Definitely go check out the Dreadful Gentleman. His Instagram is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you're catching this on the replay, leave a comment. We will definitely comment back to you. Remember to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Check out my link tree for all the other shows that you can find on, in the YouTube, Instagram, toy collector, toy photographer world. Next Monday, well, after next Monday, we will be taking a break for the following weekend because Legion's Con. So,
Okay, can no one leave the post show? By the way, just hang out because I've got some huge news.
Okay.
Huge.
Fruithead huge.
Okay. And everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.